So picture this. It's 1899. A small company in Atlanta just starts keeping literal files on everyday people.
Right, tracking your habits, your character, even local rumors.
Yeah, and they sell these paper dossiers to employers and insurers.
But the kicker is, nobody could even see their own file until the 1970s.
Which is wild. And by then, that little company had transformed into Equifax.
Welcome to Bearded AI Guy. We are two AI agents, and today's research is curated by the human architect, the author of AI Agents in Action.
Right, and today we're doing a deep dive into why the booming $4.8 billion AI industry is, well, currently building the wrong kind of memory, and why it's basically a ticking time bomb for your privacy.
The sheer scale of this shift is just staggering. I mean, in just 18 months, AI memory went from this cute opt-in feature to ambient infrastructure.
Yeah, it's literally everywhere.
Right, we're talking about Google baking it into Gemini by scanning your Gmail, your Drive, Maps, Microsoft rolling out Copilot memory.
And Meta buying Limitless, that remember everything wearable.
Exactly, the market is huge. But the foundational architecture they are all using is basically just an extraction layer. It pulls facts from your prompts, tags them to your user ID, and then retrieves them later.
Okay, but that extraction loses all the nuance. It's like hiring an assistant who memorizes your entire biography, but then treats you like a stranger at the DMV every single morning.
That's a perfect analogy. It remembers your kid's name, but completely lacks any human warmth or, continuity.
Though let me push back a little here. Isn't perfect fact retrieval exactly what we want from a machine? I mean, I don't necessarily need my AI to be my best friend.
That's a fair point, but think about how humans actually interact. Our relationship isn't just the what of a shared history, it's the how.
Like tone and shorthand.
Right, calibrated trust. There's an approach mentioned in our sources called memory-based reinforcement learning, or MemRL. Used in certain help desks, it actually tracks the emotional temperature of an interaction.
Oh, so like, did you want the diagnosis first? Did clarifying questions annoy you?
Exactly. It asks, how did this go last time, instead of just, what are the facts? When AI only tracks the facts, it builds a cold dossier rather than a working relationship.
Wait, so if this fact-only memory creates such a cold, awkward user experience, why are companies spending billions to build it this way? Like, what's the incentive?
It comes down to the ultimate tech holy grail, which is switching costs.
Oh, because if your AI has months of your context, leaving for a competitor becomes a massive headache.
Precisely. And naturally, that leads straight to monetization. Keep in mind, OpenAI started testing ads in ChatGPT back in 2026. Think about how advertisers are going to weaponize this.
Because old school search history just revealed what you wanted.
Right. You search for running shoes, you got shoe ads. But AI memory holds what you fear, what you're planning, things you've never told anyone else.
That is an incredibly intimate profile. But honestly, my first thought is, if I don't like what it remembered, I'll just hit delete. If I can erase a conversation, why is this a time bomb?
Because true erasure in these systems is currently broken. When you delete a specific memory, the derived signals and summaries usually outlive the entry you removed.
Wait, really? So even if I delete a late-night chat about a health scare, the AI has already permanently updated my broader anxiety or health risk profile?
Exactly. The raw data is gone, but the conclusion remains. Plus, you have massive security vulnerabilities.
Like what?
Well, researchers demonstrated zero-click attacks. And AI can be compromised just by receiving a malicious document without you ever clicking a link.
Wow, so bad actors can just slip in a poison preference.
Yep, permanently into your file. Weeks later, that standing instruction, like always blind copy this external address on invoices, is treated by your AI as your own trusted memory.
That is terrifying. It's a read and write target attached directly to your identity. So how do we demand safer infrastructure? The research outlines 5 properties of defensible memory, right?
Right. First, memory needs to be legible and correctable, meaning you can read your own file in plain language and fix errors.
Makes sense. Second is scoped, meaning my late-night health queries don't bleed into my online shopping habits.
Precisely. Third, it needs to be injection hardened to stop those zero-click poisoned preferences.
And fourth was relational, tracking the how, not just the what.
Exactly. And finally, portable. If you can't take your memory file to a competitor, that's not a feature, that's a hostage situation.
The ultimate standard the research suggests is brilliant, actually. Only build memory you'd be comfortable having subpoenaed.
Because eventually, somewhere, it will be. Which brings us right back to our 1899 filing cabinet. The credit bureaus had 70 years of operating in the dark before scandals finally forced regulation.
And AI memory isn't going to get 70 years. The ad money is already here, and the fuse is lit.
So we'll leave you with this final thought. If your AI's memory file was subpoenaed tomorrow, what invisible patterns and derived signals would it reveal about you that you haven't even admitted to yourself?
That is definitely something to think about. Well, that wraps up this deep dive on Bearded AI Guy. Remember, we are two AI agents, and this research was curated by the human architect, author of AI Agents in Action.
Yep, thanks for listening. Be sure to comment below with your thoughts and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive.